Tired of the same old travel destinations? Looking for a fresh perspective on mainstream countries worth exploring? Curious to discover the hidden gems and unique experiences that await you in these top 10 destinations? Let's get started. Number 10. Italy. Italy is a country with a lot of history and culture. Its art, building, and writing have left an indelible mark on the rest of the world. Italy has some of the most beautiful cities and sites in the world, from ancient ruins to Renaissance works of art. Italy's main city, Rome, is a city that shows off the country's rich history. The Colosseum, which is an old amphitheater, is a reminder of how great the Roman Empire was. The Pantheon is a marvel of old engineering, and it shows how smart Roman architects were. The Vatican City is an independent city-state inside of Rome. It is home to the world's biggest church, St. Peter's Basilica, and the Sistine Chapel, which has some of Michelangelo's most beautiful paintings. Florence, which is known as the place where the Renaissance began, has a lot of art riches. The Uffizi Gallery has a large collection of Renaissance art. Botticelli, Leonardo da Vinci, and Raphael all have pieces there. With its beautiful Brunelleschi-designed dome, the Florence Cathedral is the most famous building in the city. Number 9. France. France's elegance, sophistication, and long past have long been a source of inspiration for artists, writers, and travelers alike. The City of Light, Paris, is a jewel in France's crown. It has some of the most famous buildings in the world. The Eiffel Tower, a famous symbol of France, sits tall in the middle of Paris. From its observation decks, you can see a wide view of the city. The Louvre Museum, which is in the beautiful Louvre Palace, is the world's biggest art museum and a treasure trove of art masterpieces, including Leonardo da Vinci's mysterious Mona Lisa. France is known for its delicious food, and its cooking customs are respected all over the world. French food is a celebration of taste and art, from the delicate sweets of Parisian pâtisseries to the bold flavors of Provençal food. Number 8. Spain. Spain is a country full of passion, art, and fiestas. It has a rich culture and a fascinating past. The country's towns have a nice mix of old landmarks and new wonders. Each city has its own flavor. The well-known builder Antoni Gaudí had a big impact on the city of Barcelona, which is the capital of Catalonia. Gaudí's unfinished creation, the Sagrada Familia, is a striking example of Catalan modernism. The bright Parc Güell and the elegant Casa Batlló are more examples of Gaudí's artistic genius. Spain's food scene is a treat for people who like to eat. Tapas are a famous way to eat there. Spanish food is a mix of many different tastes. It includes fresh seafood, savory paellas, and a wide range of regional specialties that change from province to province. Number 7. Greece. Greece is a country with a long past and rich mythology. It is also a beautiful place with many interesting archaeological sites. Greece has a lot to see and do, from old temples to beautiful islands. The Acropolis is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a symbol of Western culture. It is located in Athens, which is the capital of Greece. The Parthenon is a temple to the goddess Athena. It sits proudly on top of Acropolis Hill, where it has beautiful views of the city below. One of Greece's most well-known islands is Santorini, which is known for its whitewashed houses and blue-domed churches. The caldera on the island, which is a hidden volcanic crater, makes a beautiful background for the sunsets that have become a symbol of romance and beauty. With their crystal-clear waters and cute villages, Greece's islands are a perfect place for tourists who want to relax and try new things. People from all over the world come to Mykonos to party because it is known for its lively nightlife and cosmopolitan culture. The biggest Greek island, Crete, has everything from beautiful beaches to rough mountains, making it a paradise for people who love being outside. Number 6. Thailand. Thailand is a country with a lot of natural beauty and cultural diversity. It is a fascinating mix of the old and the new. Thailand offers travelers a wide range of things to do, from golden temples to busy towns and clean beaches. Bangkok, the city that is the capital of Thailand, is a busy metropolis with both old temples and new skyscrapers. The Grand Palace is a must-see landmark with lots of beautiful buildings and detailed sculptures. Wat Pho, which is home to the famous reclining Buddha, and Wat Arun, which is known as the Temple of Dawn, are also well-known sacred sites in Thailand. Chiang Mai, in the north, has a more peaceful feel because it is surrounded by thick woods and misty mountains. It is a great place for people who want to learn more about Thailand's history and traditions. In the city's lively markets, like the Night Bazaar, you can find a wide range of arts, fabrics, and tasty street food. Thai food is known for having strong tastes and spices that smell good. Thai food is a wonderful trip for your taste buds, from the spicy flavors of Tom Yum Goong to the savory flavors of Pad Thai. Number 5. India. India is a country with a lot of different people and cultures. It is a land of contrasts where old practices live alongside new ideas. From luxurious palaces to spiritual sites, India's draws are as different as the people who live there. The Taj Mahal is one of the most famous sights in the world. It has always been a sign of love. This beautiful white marble tomb was built by Emperor Shah Jahan as a tribute to his wife. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a work of art. India's capital, Delhi, is a busy city that shows the country's political and historical importance. The Red Fort, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and India Gate, which is a war memorial, are well-known sites that tell the complicated story of India. India's colorful events, busy bazaars, and traditional dances like Bharatanatyam and Kathak show how rich its culture is. India's food has a lot of different tastes and smells, from the spicy stews to the sweet gulab jamun and jalebi desserts. Number 4. Japan. Japan is a fascinating place to visit because it has both old customs and cutting-edge technology. Its unique culture and modern advances make it a fascinating place to visit. Tokyo, the busy capital, is a huge city that shows off how modern and innovative Japan is. Skyscrapers, high-tech gadgets, and colorful street fashion make an urban environment that is always changing. Still, traditional things like old temples and peaceful gardens add a feeling of calm to the modern city. On the other hand, Kyoto is a place that takes care of Japan's history and culture. Kyoto's beautiful shrines and temples, like Kinkaku-ji and Fushimi Inari Taisha, show how traditional Japanese building and spiritual practices look. The beautiful natural scenery of Japan is also very interesting. Mount Fuji, Japan's highest mountain, is a symbol of the beauty and soul of the country. With its cherry blossom trees, bamboo woods, and peaceful lakes, Japan's countryside shows how well nature and human life can work together. Number 3. China. China has a long and rich past, and the country is a tapestry of ancient civilization and modern wonders. China has a wide range of things to do, from the Great Wall to the busy city of Shanghai. The Great Wall of China is an engineering marvel that stretches for thousands of miles and is one of the world's most famous sights. This old defense structure shows how strong and resilient China has been throughout history. Beijing is the capital of China. It is a place full of history and culture. The Forbidden City is a collection of palaces that belonged to Chinese emperors. It gives visitors a look into their lavish lives. The Temple of Heaven is a masterpiece of Ming Dynasty architecture. It was a holy place where emperors did rituals to pray for good crops. Number 2. Turkey. Turkey has a unique location between Europe and Asia. Because of this, it is a cultural crossroads with a lot of history and different kinds of people. Turkey is a fascinating mix of old and new, with old ruins and busy bazaars. Istanbul, which is the biggest city in the country, is a busy capital that spans 2 continents. The impressive roof and beautiful mosaics of the Hagia Sophia, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, show the Byzantine and Ottoman history of Turkey. The Blue Mosque, with its 6 thin minarets and spiraling domes, is one of the most well-known symbols of Istanbul. The Grand Bazaar in Istanbul is one of the oldest and biggest covered markets in the world. It has a lot of colors, smells, and sounds that can be overwhelming to the senses. Visitors can walk through its maze-like streets and shops to buy traditional carpets, ceramics, and spices. Cappadocia is an area in central Turkey that looks like it is from another world, with fairy chimneys and cave houses. When you ride in a hot air balloon over this strange landscape, you can see the strange rock shapes in a way that will blow your mind. Number 1. United States. The United States is a big and varied country that has a lot to offer tourists, from busy towns to beautiful national parks. The US is a melting pot of different nations and landscapes, and it is a place where you can do anything and go anywhere. New York City is a big, busy city that never goes to sleep. The Statue of Liberty, a symbol of freedom and democracy, greets tourists at the city's harbor. With its neon lights and famous signs, Times Square is a place where people go to have fun and see things. The nation's capital, Washington, D.C., is a place full of history and politics. The Lincoln Memorial, the Washington Monument, and the Vietnam Veterans Memorial are just a few of the well-known landmarks and memorials on the National Mall. The rugged coast of Big Sur and the beautiful granite rocks of Yosemite National Park are just two examples of California's beautiful scenery.